Living alone, especially as you grow older, is often portrayed as a peaceful and empowering experience. You get to do what you want, when you want, without interruptions or obligations to others. While this is true to some extent, there's another side to the story that doesn't get talked about as often. Things you won't hear until you're living it yourself. This isn't just my experience, but a collective wisdom gathered from countless platforms and forums, from those who've walked this path before. It's not all bad, it's just real. So let's explore the often unspoken parts of living alone as an older person, and how you can truly make the most of it, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and fulfillment. One of the biggest surprises about living alone in your later years is realizing that you are your own primary emergency backup. There's no one around to immediately notice if something goes wrong. I've read stories of people who fell and weren't found for hours or even days. One Redditor shared how they started carrying their phone everywhere, even in the shower just in case. Thinking ahead about your safety is crucial. Consider wearing a smartwatch or medical alert system, especially if you live in a more remote area or don't have close neighbors. It's one of those precautions that provides immense peace of mind. For example, an emergency key lockbox outside your house allows trusted friends or family to get in without incident if something ever happens, letting you continue living alone confidently. Beyond immediate safety, cultivating resilience means being intentional about physical activity. Without a partner or housemate encouraging you, it's easy to slip into a sedentary lifestyle. Many people on forums have confessed that after living alone for some time, they notice their physical fitness declining. Small, consistent efforts can have a big impact on your well-being. Whether it's setting a daily step goal, doing some light stretching in the mornings, gardening, or even dancing around your living room, anything to keep your body in motion. It also lifts your mood and clears your mind. Finally, self-care becomes more important than ever. When there's no one to notice, it's easy to neglect yourself, skipping meals, not showering regularly, or wearing the same clothes for days. But you deserve the same care and attention you would give to someone else. Self-care isn't just about grooming or eating well. It's about your mental health too, like keeping up with medical appointments and getting enough sleep. Make self-care a priority. Get dressed in the morning even if you're not going anywhere. Cook meals that you enjoy and pamper yourself. You're living alone, but you still deserve the best care. And only you can give it to yourself. Even for introverts, loneliness can be a real struggle. Most think living alone is a dream for solitary people, and largely it is. But even the most solitary can face bouts of loneliness, especially when they're older. Many people say their social circles have shrunk over the years. Friends have moved away, retired, or passed on, and meeting new people can feel more challenging. Missing those casual daily interactions is common. For others, adopting a pet has been a wonderful solution. Pets give you a sense of companionship, routine, and responsibility. As one woman said, "My cat might not talk, but he's always there when I come home. And that makes all the difference." Then there's the quiet. Something people don't expect to hit them so hard, especially after a bustling household or a full-time job. The house can feel too quiet, especially in the evenings. Some people thrive in that peace, but for others, it's unsettling. Whether it's music, audiobooks, or the TV, finding ways to break the silence can make a huge difference to your comfort. On the flip side, the quiet can be a real gift, especially if you've spent your whole life surrounded by people. It's a space to think, reflect, and recharge, offering a unique opportunity for introspection and personal growth. Decluttering when you live alone takes on new significance. On one hand, there's no one around to argue over which items to keep or toss, which can make the process smoother. On the other hand, everything in your home becomes a reflection of your life, holding memories, making letting go feel deeply personal and more emotional. Yet there's immense freedom in simplifying. It's about making your space a reflection of who you are now, not just who you were in the past. It's okay to keep things that bring joy, but letting go can be truly liberating. One thing that gets more difficult with age, and that nobody really talks about, is keeping up with home maintenance. Our energy levels change, and tasks like cleaning gutters or mowing the lawn feel more exhausting. Many stories reveal older people who let certain chores slide simply because they no longer had the stamina or desire to do them. It wasn't that they didn't care. It was just too overwhelming to tackle everything alone. If you're in this position, don't hesitate to get help. You might hire someone for the heavy lifting chores, or ask family and friends to pitch in occasionally. And if your budget allows, consider downsizing. A smaller living space means less maintenance and fewer things to worry about, giving you more time to enjoy the things that truly matter to you. Cooking for one can be another unexpectedly tricky thing. You don't need to prepare big meals, and sometimes it feels like too much effort to make a full dish just for yourself, leading many to default to frozen meals or takeout. But learning to love cooking for yourself can change your perspective entirely. It becomes less about the labor and more about the care you're putting into yourself. Try batch cooking or experimenting with new recipes. Treat it as a hobby rather than a chore. You might find that preparing food for yourself becomes a little act of self-care, a wonderful reminder that you are worth the effort you put into yourself. Plus, it's healthier and more budget-friendly. Your daily routine becomes sacred, and that's perfectly okay. When you don't have a partner or housemate to share responsibilities or spontaneous plans, your routine becomes your stability, keeping you grounded. Whether it's the morning coffee on the porch, your afternoon walks, or your favorite TV show in the evening, these habits are your anchors. A woman in her 70s shared how she starts her mornings by playing the same song while making breakfast, just to fill the quiet house with some energy. Another man explained how he looked forward to watering his garden every evening. He said it wasn't just about the plants, but the sense of purpose and structure it gave his day. Don't let anyone make you feel like having a rigid routine is a bad thing. These small, everyday moments make living alone special. These are your rituals, and they give you control over your life and a sense of belonging within your own space. Your sense of time may shift in unexpected ways. Without the rhythms of another person in the house, you may lose track of the day, the week, or even the month. Several people online have mentioned that time either stretches out too long or slips away unnoticed because you no longer have external cues like a partner's work schedule or children's activities to structure your day. The good news is, you have the power to create your own rhythm. Designate certain days for specific tasks, or engage in hobbies that make you look forward to specific times of day or week. It's important to keep track of time, but also to allow yourself to enjoy its flow. Living alone gives you the chance to structure your days around what truly works for you, and that's a unique gift. Social invitations might decrease. It's not that people stop caring about you, but as friends and family move into different stages of life, busy with their own families or careers, you might find yourself less involved in group activities. It can feel a bit isolating. One woman shared, "I used to wait for my phone to ring, but now I've learned I need to be proactive." This is invaluable advice for cultivating your social world. Instead of waiting for others to invite you, create your own social life. It could be as simple as inviting a friend for coffee, organizing a book club, or hosting a movie night in your living room. The best part is when you host or organize the fun, you get to shape it around what you enjoy. One man in his 60s started a neighborhood walking group, exploring local trails every Sunday. If you like crafting, invite people over for a DIY night. If you love a certain TV show, plan a weekly watch party. Be the one who reaches out, and you'll find that others will follow your lead. Your initiative can spark new connections and build a vibrant community around you, making your independent life even richer and more connected. Living alone as an older person presents its unique challenges, yet it can be profoundly fulfilling, offering the freedom to create the life you truly desire and embrace your authentic self. Remember, it's perfectly okay to ask for help, to prepare for the unexpected, and to lean on others when needed. You've made it this far, and there's still so much more to embrace and look forward to. Surround yourself with what brings you joy. Whether that's a beloved pet, a flourishing garden, or your favorite book. And when the hard days come, remember that you are not truly alone. There's a whole community of people just like you, finding their way through it too. Feel free to share your own thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to not miss any of our future videos. Thank you for watching.